Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of On the Ropes. I am Aaron here at Title Boxing Club, Iowa City, with my good friend, owner, and proprietor of Title Boxing Club, Iowa City. Everything you see around us, Mr. IB Funmilayo, the Butcher. IB, welcome. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Where did you grow up? I know you've told me all these stories, but I think it's really fascinating. Let's tell the fans, tell
Yes,
us members.
so you can probably tell with my accent, it's mixed. I was born in Boston. I don't have a Boston accent, so I spent anything between my first couple of years in Boston, and then we moved as a family to Nigeria. My folks are from Nigeria, and my dad worked for a petroleum company, so we lived in Nigeria, and then I went to school also in England, and then I've just been around from Africa to Europe to Central America. So the goal was to always come back here for college, and I was well prepared and well groomed to be back for college. So yeah. Not a military family. Even though my brother was in the military, but
Right.
people do ask that, like, is that why you traveled a lot? But yeah, so I don't know what to claim. I guess I'm an Iowa native now. So
There you
yeah.
go. You got roots here now.
Yes, I do.
Planted down.
Yeah.
So there's a story you told me that you don't have to go into a lot of detail, but I thought it was awesome. When you told me about how you started going to the soccer academy on the lowdown and keeping it from your parents, I thought that was so cool. As far as like if somebody wants something and they're gonna go get it and they know that they can be good at that thing, and you just knew it. You knew like I can play soccer.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
So kind of summarize that for.
Yes, my dad was all about academics. He wanted you to go to school, get your grades, and I did love the sport of soccer. I mean, that's what I grew up watching, and so I would skip school and go to games, and I was on a team and I played, but my parents weren't aware. I still got my own works done, just connections in school, and so there was a parent-teacher association meeting, and my mom went to school, and I was there, and one of my teachers was like, "Hey, IB, Ibrahim, as they always call me.
Right.
I haven't seen you in a while. Is everything okay?" There's nothing you could say at that point.
Right.
Like, you're just in total shock. So parents found out that I've missed almost half of an entire semester. Kids out there, don't do that. Go to school. Sports is awesome, but I don't even know if I would say I was grounded. I just know it was a miserable summer for me. But the passion in soccer for me was more than what like school had to offer me then, as I thought. But I think what my dad was trying to pass on to me was, regardless of what you do, whether it's playing soccer or in the business, having good education is great, and it creates more opportunity for you. So
Correct.
Thanks. I love my parents, and thanks to that, but that was great.
And so from there you ended up at Kansas State.
That's correct. Yeah.
And how did that road go? Did you play soccer at K-State?
I did.
Yeah, I
I
thought so.
played club soccer of 4.5 years in Kansas State. That was great. Kept me in shape. Still had to balance school, work. Obviously, since it's club soccer, you're not, getting scholarship through the NCAA, but you do get some stuff from alumni, and we played a lot. Every summer, I would go to Kansas City and train with the then called the Kansas City Wizards. Now they're called Sporting Kansas City, I believe. But they had a kind of like a minor league, a B league team, and
Oh, okay.
would play soccer with them, and so that's always been just rooted in my blood, and I still, till today play Sunday pickup games and
Right,
games,
yeah, yeah.
so yeah.
You have run-ins with goalposts and all that.
I did, yeah. I do have a gash on my forehead, and I saved the goal. So when they say sweat, blood, and tears, I definitely had the sweat from playing soccer. I smashed my head on a goalpost. and not to get stitches. So that was the blood part, and I cried because my teammates celebrated the championship at the Vine having wings, and I was getting stitches. So I wasn't happy with that, but you take one for the team.
So it was down at Kansas State and being near Kansas City where you found title and made your connection with boxing?
Right. So my first job I landed as an engineer was in Kansas City, and title completely changed my life. Like any other human being in this world, you have a gym membership somewhere, but you're not motivated. You get on the treadmill, you walk, your friends call you, you text, you talk about your weekends. But I wanted to do something, and my older brother has always been involved in boxing, being in the military, and so he just said, find a boxing gym, So Googled up boxing gym, and there were all this underground boxing, and I knew I couldn't just walk into a boxing gym because it's mostly for like fighting.
Right.
But Title Boxing Club popped up, and it was like coming soon, 2008, and I called, and Danny Campbell, the founder, I don't know how, the guy is an amazing guy. I was able to sign a 3-year contract without a building, in existence, but he just sold this Title Boxing Club as the next greatest thing, which it obviously has become. But I joined, and not only the workout, I was seeing the results, but just the community, friends I formed in Kansas City, and that created an opportunity for me when I moved out here to Iowa to do the same thing, like get your own club open and then build this amazing community where you see just all amazing members pouring in. So, but yeah, that's where Titles got started. And
very cool. So how did you pick Iowa City? How did you end up here?
Well, changing job. So I worked at Alliant Energy, for those that didn't know.
Oh, right.
I worked at Alliant Energy for 6 years, and I didn't want to live in Cedar Rapids. No, not in Cedar Rapids, but I kind of liked the college town feel.
For sure.
And Iowa City was like the place to be for me. So I didn't mind the commute. So it was a nice straight shot on 380 down to Cedar Rapids and back. So, but I just loved everything about Iowa City. The local restaurants. I think they also help promoting a lot of like small business owners, and I really loved that about Iowa. And in general, Iowa people are really nice people. So, that played into everything that I wanted to do, and I found myself living here. So yeah, it's since 2009.
Yes, we just had our 5-year birthday.
Yes, we did.
Our 5th birthday. This club is 5 years old now.
Yes, we did.
What do you think about the next 5 years?